Welcome back to cooking every single recipe in the official Fallout cookbook. Today we're making Mutant, Mantis, Marsala. Don't forget to subscribe and vote for what to make next in the comments below. To start this recipe off, we're going to once again be doing prep. You're going to want to start by dicing 3 medium shallots. Then you're going to dice 1 leek, both white and green parts. You're going to mince 3 cloves of garlic. And then you're going to stem and slice 4 ounces of button mushrooms, 7 ounces of baby portobello mushrooms, and 5 ounces of shiitake mushrooms. And finally, you're going to thinly slice 3 dried apricots. Now, grab 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts and put them in like a large freezer bag or between 2 durable pieces of like plastic and tenderize them until they're about half an inch thick. I couldn't really get them that thin, but I got them as thin as I could. Now, on a plate, you're going to combine 2/3 a cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/3 cup of cornstarch, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 2 teaspoons of dried thyme. Now, in a large saucepan or skillet, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. You're then going to dredge the breasts in the flour mixture, and you're going to fry them in the 2 tablespoons of canola oil until they're golden brown, about 5 minutes each side. And then you set them aside and come back to them later. Once your chicken is done cooking, you're going to add a 1/3 tablespoon of canola oil to the pan, and then add in your shallots, leek, and garlic, and you're going to cook that until fragrant, which is for 3 minutes. About 3 minutes. And then you're going to add in all your mushrooms and cook until they've slightly browned, about 10 minutes. Then you're going to add the dried apricot, a cup of sweet Marsala wine, and you're going to give the bottom a little scrape to make sure to loosen up all those brown bits and bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, you're going to add a cup of chicken broth and a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. Bring it up to a simmer, and then let it simmer until it's reduced by about 1/4. Once your sauce is reduced, you're going to add your chicken back and just heat it all thoroughly. I did it until it reached 165 internal just to be safe about the chicken. You probably don't have to. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much fully cooked after all that anyway. And the sauce did get very reduced then, but that could also be the point. I don't know. It worked, so if you're cautious and don't want to accidentally food poison yourself, I would recommend heating up the chicken when you're at this point to 165. If you don't care, just heat it up until it's warm enough to eat, I guess. And then I had it with asparagus, because it says it pairs well with asparagus, and rice, even though it doesn't say it pairs well with rice. But I was like, it's gonna pair well with rice. But it's very good. Surprisingly, a lot better than I thought. I'm not the biggest fan of chicken breasts. I like a good chicken wing or fried chicken, but the normally breasts I don't jive with that much. I think it's mainly just a texture thing. But this is good. And I still like chicken. Who doesn't? I highly recommend this. It was very good. It was a lot sweeter than I thought it was, but then also at the same time not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10? I think 8 out of 10. Could be either or.